Welcome to Course 2, Lesson 59. In this lesson, we're going to work with adding integers on the number line. We're going to find the absolute value of a number, and we're going to use the number line to add integers. So, absolute value. This is the distance a number is from 0. The distance from the graph of a number to the number 0 on a number line. The symbol for absolute value is a vertical bar on each side of the numeral or a variable. It looks like this. So that would be the absolute value of 3. Since the graphs of -3 and +3 are both 3 units from 0, then their absolute value is the number 3. So here's +3, here's -3, absolute value of +3, absolute value of -3. They both are equal to 3. So if you recall, integers include all the whole numbers and also their opposites of the positive integers, their negatives. So all the numbers in this sequence right here are integers. So here you can see all the integers from +5 to -5. But remember that all the numbers in between those numbers, like 3.5, 3 3/4, 1.3, those are not integers. Integers are just whole numbers. All numbers on the number line except 0 are signed numbers. Either they're positive or they're negative. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Positive and negative numbers have a sign and a value, which is called the absolute value. The absolute value of a number is its distance from 0 on the number line. No matter whether it's left or right of the 0, it's still that distance. So if you take 3, +3, and -3, both of those have an absolute value of 3. The absolute value of both +3 and -3 is 3 because they're both 3 units from 0. So the absolute value of 3 is 3, and the absolute value of -3 is also 3. The answer is the same for both. So see if you can find the absolute value of A, B, C, and D. A is 2.5, B is 100, C is 1/2, and D is 0. Pretty easy stuff. You get the idea? Absolute values are always going to be a positive number. Okay, so let's look at A here. 3 minus 5 is -2, and the absolute value of -2 is 2. 5 minus 3 is 2, and the absolute value of 2 is 2. So our answer in both of these, A and B, is 2. So let's see if you can show each addition problem on a number line. So when you're asked to do this, this is how they want you to show it. So you're going to draw a number line. I'll do A and then you do B. And you have 0, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go negative, we're going to come up and go -3, 1, 2, 3, right there, then go up, and then go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and end up at +2. You do B and see if you can get the correct answer. Okay, B's a little bit more tricky because on your number line, here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a -2 right here, and then you have to go your -4 right here, and then you have to go -2 more. So you can go to -6. You're still going, both of those are taking you in that direction. Hopefully you did that also, and you could see that in your mind. Here's the one where they both go negative. So a -4 plus a -2 is a -6. All right, so do one for this. Carmen borrowed $5 from her sister. Later, Carmen received a check for $25 from her grandmother. After she repays her sister, how much money will Carmen have? So you can have a number line. And here's 0, and if Carmen borrowed $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, she's going to be at -5, isn't she? And then if she gets $25, she's going to come this way here, but she's only going to come She comes 25. She's going to come here to the number 20. So she's going to have $20 left over. Okay. I want you to do this one yourself. I want you to think it through, just like we've been doing it. On this one here, your number line is going to be vertical instead of horizontal. So a group of hikers begin their trip at the desert floor. First thing you're going to do is you're going to draw the desert floor. Here, we'll put a little cactus here to help you remember this is the desert floor. And so it says the hikers began their trip at the desert floor. So they started right there, 126 feet below sea level. So this desert floor was 126 feet below sea level. So here's our sea level. And this is 126 feet below it. The group camped for the night on a ridge 2,350 feet above sea level. What was the elevation gain? So now they come up here. And they're going to camp up here on this mountain, and it's 2,350 up here. And they're going to come right up here, and they're going to camp right here. So what they want to know is how far was it from their campsite? Well, if their campsite was clear down here at 126, and they went up another 2,350, what was the elevation gain? Well, from here to here, it was 2,350. From here to here, it's 126. So hopefully you added those two together and came up with 2,476. And hopefully the picture made sense and that you could see it and you can draw those type of pictures yourself. I guess you could have done it this way here. I like the pictures I drew better. It's up to you, whatever works. There's your written practice. Thank you for watching the video. If you have questions, bring them to class tomorrow, and we'll work on this assignment in class as a group and individually. Thank you.